Okay, welcome back to the CarPro's detailing channel. My name is Andrew.
My name is Richy.
Okay, so you can see we haven't got Karl in. Karl's coming a bit later, so for all the Karl Hampson fans, do not worry, he will be making a guest appearance a bit later on. Okay, so today we have got Richy's VW Transporter. So how long have you had it?
4 weeks now.
4 weeks. Yeah. It is absolutely lovely. We're going to show you some shots of the outside and the inside at the moment. Now, it is a bit dirty. We brought it inside just to do some cleaning on the inside, so we've got to take it outside for the maintenance wash and all the good stuff. But it's nice, isn't it?
It's lovely. It is.
How old's it?
2023.
2023.
And ready for all the adventures.
Okay, so maintenance wash time. We're going to play some music and then we're going to drag it inside, put it on the rim mats, and Karl will have arrived and he'll do the survey and then we'll see where we're going. So good times. Okay, he was late, okay, but he's turned up. Welcome back, Karl.
Well, thank you.
You heard we were doing some machine polishing and it was like your radar locked onto us. So, Karl, you've done the survey. We weren't sure at the start of the day before we did the wash whether it's going to need some paint correction. Me and Richy chatted, we thought we probably did. Verdict?
Yeah, it does. We're going to go with a sort of a single stage polish on this. There is some swirls on there, there's some light scratches. We're working roughly with a paint depth of around about anywhere between sort of 110 to 115 microns. So yeah, so probably looking at a medium pad, medium compound, work it, so we diminish those compounds, and let's see what we get at the end of that.
Absolutely, we are limited by time on this one. And normally if we had this longer, it'd probably be a 2-stage, okay, but we're limited by time. But like Karl said, the diminishing compounds, we get the paint correction, the paint refinement, which is good. So we're going to crack on that. We're going to give Richy a few lessons on machine polishing. So I will be videoing Richy, who's looking terrified behind the camera at the moment. Okay, as you can see, the camera's probably wobbling. Okay, we're going to crack on and then we're going to decide what ceramic coating, because we haven't decided yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Absolutely, so let's crack on. Okay, so that's machine polishing. Really enjoyed that. We got into a bit of a rhythm. Richy was using the PXE80 for all the small stuff. I was using the mini Bigfoot, and Karl was using the full-size Bigfoot, and it was a good, we got into a routine. It's a lot easier with 3 in it.
Yeah, really fast.
How do you know? This is the first time you've done it. But anyway, right, so Richy's never really machine polished, put you on the spot. How did you find that? Because you've never used any of this kit, but you looked like you were really enjoying it. You certainly weren't bored.
No, exactly, yeah. The kit that you used, obviously, it made it easier for me as a novice to get into machine polishing, I think.
But what do you actually enjoy about it? Because you had a big smile on your face, and I said to you, I hope you're not bored, but it's been a long time since me and Karl have had that first use, that first exposure to machine polishing. But what was it giving you?
It's just a satisfaction, I'd say, from applying the polish, and then as soon as you take it away, you see the instant finish that you've created through doing the machine polishing.
You can see the magic happen in front of you.
Oh, instantly, yeah.
Would you say it was cathartic?
Therapeutic.
Would you say it was, and keep it clean, Karl, would you say it was arousing?
Not quite that much, no.
Wasn't it? Okay, right. Yeah, really glad he enjoyed it. The results are superb. You're going to see the aftershots a bit later, but this paint was so easy to work with, and the colour is fantastic. You're a lucky boy, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so we've done all the stuff. We're going to give the vehicle a really good panel wipe, and then me and Karl are going to have a chat about which ceramic coating to use. So interesting to see what we decide on. Right, we... Right. Okay, we've kicked Richy out the frame because he's never used ceramic coating. He's getting far too much airtime for his first visit. So Karl and me have done a whole year of ceramic coatings, so we had a good discussion about which ones to use. We discussed all the brands, Labo Cosmetica, Garage Therapy, various ones. But we decided on CarPro UK3. Now, the reason why we've decided on this one, this was primarily designed for the UK market, which is a bit colder. So it's got more flexibility in terms of temperatures. Now, what would you say the temperature in here is?
I'd say probably
15?
About 15 degrees at the moment.
Absolutely. So it should be okay in these sort of slightly colder conditions. It's got quite a wide window for removal. So in the hotter weather, you're probably looking at about 30 seconds. Colder environment like this, we're looking at between 1 and 2 minutes, but we'll do a test panel, aren't we? Test and adjust. Richy's off camera, behind the camera. He is going to have his first play of ceramic coatings, which will be very exciting for him, won't it?
Well, it will, because it wasn't a professional level which I had for my first attempt.
You were just thrown in.
If
I can recall, I said, watch this and then crack on, but you did a good job. And I'm enjoying your journey.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime. Okay, so we've applied the panel prep. Now, a bit of education. Whenever you're applying any ceramic coating, 4 stages of preparation, really. You're washing it, you're decontaminating it, you're then using your compound polish, and then you're using a panel prep, all right? So it's the cleanest surface possible. I'm only laughing because this is take 5, right? We got there in the end. Let's get the ceramic coating out and start applying it. Okay, all the hard work's done. All that's awaits us, take it outside and bask in the glory that is this vehicle. We are all very happy. So you're the owner of the vehicle.
Yep.
We've already discussed your first experience with machine polishing. Ceramic coating, was it what you thought, or did you think it was more complicated? Because it's not that difficult, is it? It's all the prep work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not difficult. It's just knowing to take the product off.
Yeah.
Once you've applied it in enough time that you're not going to damage all the work that you've done prior to putting on that ceramic coating.
Absolutely, it's that sweet spot.
Yeah.
It's, if you take it off too early, it's all greasy. If you take it off too late, it's problematic. Right, I think we found this sweet spot about 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Carl's on,
Yeah.
you agree with that? 1.5 minutes?
Around about that.
Fantastic. Okay. So we've tested a lot of ceramics. Myself and Karl, it was your first time with the CarPro. I've used it a lot. Thoughts, feelings on the coating? Because it's coming to the end of our year of coatings, really, wasn't it?
It is, and out of all the coatings, it's up there. It's a really, really easy coating to use. You know, it spreads really nicely. It's got a nice cure time, and it's easy to buff off. There's not much more I can say about it.
And then we left it an hour. In fact, we applied 2 coats of this, just for information. The recommendation is 2. We personally agree 3 is too much, but 2 coatings is good. We never reused the coating once the bottle's open, so we had enough left for a second coating. But then we waited an hour and had our first play with Reload as well, didn't we?
Yeah, so Reload's the spray sealant that they give with you within the box. So we followed the instructions, waited the hour afterwards, sprayed it. Again, it was very simple to level off and then buff off. Really pleasant smell, and actually the slitness afterwards was
the thing,
increase, and the slitness after the ceramic was actually very impressive.
Yeah. So the reason why we applied Reload was it's a standalone sealant. You can use it as and when, but the theory is, and you get a lot of ceramic manufacturers doing this, they offer a sort of a topper.
Oh God.
Right, working with these two is like working with kids. Right, where were we? Right. I was saying before, Richy, you had the attack of the giggles. A lot of manufacturers do these ceramic coatings and then apply something on top, and the rationale for that is it protects the coating while it fully cures, fully hardens. So that's why we've applied it. But the slickness of that, would you agree, Karl? That would be a great on its own product.
Well, it does say on its website that it was originally designed to go on top of the coatings that they do.
Yeah.
However, it's such a good sealant on its own that they've... Right, and he's complaining about us too. Right, he's just as bad. Right. Anyway,
It's the end of the day.
It's the end of the day. It's been a long day. However, it was such a good sealant that they've released it where you can buy it as its own dedicated spray-on sealant.
Absolutely. Okay, so final thoughts then. We're all thinking the car looks fantastic. We're going to show you the before and after. I've taken some a video of it inside as well as outside. It's getting a bit dusky outside. So it's your vehicle. What are your final thoughts?
Absolutely spot on. The finish is unreal, and as you'll see in the video, spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not into this scene, this camper van scene, but is it CamperKing?
CamperKing's company that converted the van, yes.
I've never dealt with them. Richy has, but I appreciate quality and styling. This has been done very, very well. The build quality is so. To that company, I take my hat off. We'll put a link to them. If you're into the VW scene or you're looking at getting one of these, you want someone to do the conversion, would you recommend them?
100%, yeah.
Absolutely. It is quality. It's quality. So much so that if I had 40, 50 grand, you know, in my back pocket, I'd probably go and buy one. And I'd definitely go to these guys because it's just, they've nailed it. They've nailed it. So we salute you.
So now all it is to do is take the vehicle outside and do our usual whip round. So it's a massive goodbye from the Car Boutique.
Goodbye.
And goodbye from Richy.
Ta-ta.